Hey guys, welcome back to this lecture, Limitation with Basic Auth in Prometheus. In this lecture, we will see how much our basic auth is secure and whether we should use it or not in the production environment. So we'll start. So first of all, what I will do, I'll copy this public IP of my instance where my Prometheus is running. I'll open it with 9090 port in incognito mode, and also in the parallel, I'll open the network tab so that I can read the requests that are coming through the page. Okay, so I'll hit enter here. It has asked me for credentials, so now I'll pass the username password which we have set up in the last lecture. I will sign in. Okay, it has allowed my request to pass through, and now in the network tab, what we will do, we will go on to this particular first request where we were trying to access Prometheus. We have seen it has been redirected. Okay, and in the request header, we will see there is a header named authorization basic, and then there is one base64 encoded username and password which base auth uses for authentication. Okay, so for every request, these request header contains this authorization which makes our request to pass through the pages. Okay, so now I'll tell you what is the limitation with this. Now you are able to see the base64 encoded password here. Okay, so now if I'm a hacker or if I'm an external entity who wants to crack the password of your Prometheus, right, and want to get into the system, I can very easily decode this string from here. Okay, and how would I do that? Let me show you. Let me copy this base64 encoded password here. Now let me open the base64 decode online. So there are multiple tools available online where you can decode the base64 strings. Okay, now I'll click on decode here. Whoa, it's really a dangerous thing. I can easily decode the username admin and the password here. So that's make my system vulnerable if it is a production environment, and I would definitely not want anyone to read my username and password. Then what is the benefit of this security? If anybody is able to crack my password, then there is no use of authentication here, right? I can directly open the portal without putting this pop-up box in the front. So that is the limitation with base auth, which is not really helpful in production environments. So you need to take care of that. If you have any system or an environment which is lower environment and you are good with this kind of authentication, then you can go ahead with this. So this was about this lecture. Thank you. I'll see you in the next lecture.